Jump scare there. 11.
Toxin screen down. Copy kill.
Hiro still looking sharp.
Man, if we see this kind of resurgence of Hiro beyond one game, man. Oh, you love to see this. It's like Hiro's, again, highs and lows, right? You look at his career, we've seen those moments where he's looked kind of filthy, like maybe the next one up. Could he be the next thing coming through here?
A 4K to follow. Farming up some of these eco kills.
It's too easy. Yep.
The one to go forward first. With Spike, going to try and get that down. Will take a lot of damage for it if he gets away. And then Arvez trying to secure one side of this, but it's nowhere near enough. Hiro massacring them, and look at the confidence. It's just sky high, and rightly so, just to get to alive. A nice try, but it's not nice enough.
Nobody really able to dig their heels in. Hiro just finds a perfect angle here. I think initially Arvez is obviously throwing this down to kind of zone Na'Vi off the retake, but has to step into the heel and then gets caught.
For info, and you can understand why. 40 seconds left on the clock. If you can figure out the play, Bippo's still in position. I think he's just going to be used as bait. Oh no, he's not used as bait! He went out to try and fight them all. Hiro's done well. There's the showstopper. Still a player within the site though. Glyph with the spam. Available and so much to do for Starzo. The first goes his way, and the second. One more to find, but Hiro will play stopper. Denies.
Than he should every time. That was nasty. And yet when that dive came out of Bibbo, he had no refrag. So he sent in Shorty in hand to go crazy. What a madman.
Hiro is cold because he just saw a guy fly over his head and he went,
I've not seen him play like this a lot, but he does need to.
why does that not work?
Because it's just a flash in the pan. It's a little shaky start, but he can get there in the end. And Alfier, well, he doesn't need any sort of warming up. It seems to be his new play style, at least in these rounds.
Okay.
Nice shutdown from Hiro. And a 3 versus 3 hit going down. Okay.
Yeah, they know exactly where Boaster is as well. First one comes easy, but he's got a man behind him. And, well, just as I comment about Hiro not really being on board, like, I think it's been so difficult for them to sort of close out Crashies, and the fact that he was able to clear him and then put the pit down, that's the turning point of the round. That's what made it so much more difficult for Fnatic to Zhao low, but still holding on to life, clinging to the site. Shot darts flying past that eventually Alfier will clear him. It's the low buy rounds where Fnatic have seemingly been able to do far more than they should. And now the other star operator player on the other side, Boaster, holding on to life. Boaster going back for a little more. This time he lands a shot, but the trade is there. And it's going to be the Sovas facing off. The doppelgangers against each other with only one standing in the end. They're wrapping around each other, and Hiro's got the time against him, but he'll still land the immediate headshot.
The ground, players on site, that should have been all there was. Oh, Hiro does so well in the end, finding 3 kills. He's going to be fired in, and only the one. Sociable's able to get out of there as well. Numbers stay in favor for the defense, and Hiro! A triple, as he was the last defender on that B site, but it did not fall.
Giving them a way back in. Hiro taking so much ground at the end of this one to close it out.
It's just the fighting that's bad.
Hiro arkada ve A'ya koşabiliriz belki ama Hiro'yu şimdi öğrendik. Flank tarafında dikkat edelim. Cross teker teker cross'tayız. Ve son Hiro'nu da vurdu, inanılmaz bir clutch aldı Hiro ama yani burada tabii 2'dir arda arda.
If he goes down, that rifle can be retrieved, and they've got a much better chance, but the timing here seems perfect. Clean as can be from Hiro, no notes whatsoever. Oh my.
First was a warm-up.
That was a heart-wrenching moment. Oh no, I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
As long as we get the net, like the thing is, some people would let that affect them. Hiro didn't care.
It's been the theme of today. Both teams have suffered, but Heretics, that seems to be the bread and butter.
Well, luckily for them, Root has been on form. Hiro, well placed. Fair play.
Down B.
Again, just ripping heads off like it's no man's business. So much further in the lead if they could convert their advantage. Not in this round, though. They got slammed.
Sociable desperately low inside that smoke. It's about to fade, and he's got some backup now. They're looking to fight, looking for a scrap, trapping Hiro in the corner, but never mind! Hiro fights his way out! A fourth found in the end as Cristalli falls! To him, I think it's fair to say he didn't dare. My goodness.
He's got so many nuts aimers at this point. Like, we're looking at the last couple of rounds they've won. That 1v2 into that 4K. Go back to last week, you got Cloric winning 2 of the greatest clutches I've ever seen. Like,
a commitment into another site where Na'Vi look prepared. Now, the flash hasn't affected anyone, but at least one horn did identify the players. Hiro once again, Mr. 3K makes it 4, and Na'Vi have an advantage for the next half. He's lifted trophies on international stages before, and he is putting himself well in the conversation to be someone to look forward to in the future for those kinds of events. But
The main, though, still somewhat swinging into the hands of Na'Vi.
Oh, Hiro.
So aware. And as soon as Liquid have gone back to this more traditional stuff, no right to hit that on Purpo, but he does nonetheless. And 3v3, Hiro again, just doing work. This guy wants his sight back, and he's got more than that. Na'Vi!
on the corner as well. Oh dear Lord, luckily Hiro's there.
He's got his side turned, and Hiro's walked right in, grabbed the kill, and the ult off the back of it's going to give him all the info. They know where these players are. It's going to quicken Cloric's return to the site. A haunt online as well. Extra information finding its way into the hands of Na'Vi. And the retake looking good with Hiro on 3 already. And Alves will be more. A 4K for Hiro and double digits for Na'Vi.
Away from Vice. I do love that, where you do the big segment about Vice on Lotus and then neither of the teams play it. Beautiful stuff. But I do think it's purely based on
Paranoia put through, but Hiro yet to be rooted from position, and this is getting dangerous. He wraps in for one, they've tagged him, but still need to land some final shots to take him down. He's hello! What? How has he gotten away with that? What are they doing? KC, wake up!
What? How has he got an ace? How has he got an ace from there?
They're asleep, bro.
So a lot of people like to mix up us board men. There's only one word that springs to my head in this moment, and that is melons.
Oh my God!
How on earth has he managed to survive all of that?
The guy...
That he could be around this spot.
No way to deal with that plant. Oh, and Hiro's got 2! It was a little greedy to go back for another bite of the cherry, but everywhere south of that line, everywhere Sugetsu walks into is in danger, and Hiro shot him between the pixels. Step towards the 0-5 for KC.
I now understand why players sit so close.
You can't help but feel this is another rifle round that's going to go Na'Vi's way. Certainly feels like it. Hiro, that's lovely. On the list again. Foot sent back to the drawing board in what will be another full buy, but it gets to a point where if they're...
No utility easy to clear him, however. So he gets to isolate one. A great headshot on the second!
Unbelievable.
Hiro! All 3 to his name.
And Na'Vi shows up once again, Mr. Clutch. And not being able to win an attack round so far, when realistically you've had 2 rifles and a...
Geldi. Utku tek sen, Utku tek sen. Bir can. Utku bir can çaldı. AP push. Kaldı. Eren Roz kutusunda adam. Basabilirsin. Bir canı var onun. Ölmüyor. Orada değil büyük ihtimal, orada değil. Hemen çıktı. Can işinde AP. Bir genti böyle. AP alabiliriz Eren Roz, alalım mı? Adamlar default değişti. AP'yi belki de.
He'll get you around like that, does Hiro? He'll get you one of those.
I think there's way too much. It feels very anxious. Like there's a lot going on.
Okay.
It's very hectic. I do think there's something that BBL could be working on. I like the energy, but